You twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just keep seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well,
Guys.
you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Just sense I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. Do they have little chaps
I
on?
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. But does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranta will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
There we go. Hello, friends. How's everybody doing?
Balls.
Balls.
Oh,
Good to see everybody. Or at least 60% of you. Anyway.
I don't know.
Yay.
Math.
Yeah. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to play D&D tonight. It's been a while, and I am looking forward to it. I'm going to go first. Hi, I'm Seth, and I'm your DM for this evening, and if you die a gruesome, horrible death, it is my fault. You're not going to die a gruesome, horrible death, I promise. Well, maybe. Not. Anyway, Clover, why don't you go next, please?
hi, I'm Clover B. I play Menridin, the socially awkward but somehow still social butterfly warlock, who may or may not die during an exclusively role-playing session.
There you go. Ella.
Hi, I'm Ella Darling, and I play Piranha, who's probably going to shoot a flaming arrow at someone, because that's her steez. And
Yeah.
I would promote my OnlyFans, but I haven't logged in so damn long that I don't need more people lining up to be disappointed.
Yeah. Do I
But
even...
you can
I
find
still
it
have
if you
it.
want to.
I still have it. There it is in the... Because I love the fucking R2-D2 dress. That's why.
It's a swimsuit.
Yay. It's a swimsuit?
Oh, right. Yeah, it was a
Great
black milk swimsuit.
That's awesome.
They made a few. And yeah, it's from my very first VR shoot that I ever did.
Woo. All right. Myriad, are commissions open?
Commissions are not open.
Aw.
Myriad's having a hard time with doing art. We're trying to get back into it. But Myriad's here. Myriad's playing Dee Dee. Hey, it's your favorite little goblin warlock slash a little bit of wizard. You get to drop a wizard in there. I don't really use it. And we're here to hopefully blow things up. But you know, the opportunity has to present itself. We can't just be blowing things up willy nilly.
I'm curious, like, just for my mental state and well-being, I have to know. What does Dee Dee's actual wizard spellbook look like? Like, how does she carry it? Like, what does she do with it?
I'm a Pact of the Tomb warlock.
Oh, so you've already got a tome.
I've got a spell book, but like the wizard spells are just on a post-it note, like in the back.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. I love it. Do we remember what we were doing last time? Because I asked you guys beforehand, so hopefully you remember what we talked about 4 minutes ago.
We were going to investigate somebody who I think has been captured by someone who believes that someone is a different person who we forced to take a nap. Forced to take a nap.
That's a summary.
We rescued who we thought was Floon, but was not Floon, but his rich friend, who thought he could swoop in like a knight in shining armor, and I reminded him that he is a meat shield that will certainly die if none of us take a nap first.
So you managed to convince him. You took a long rest at Troll Skull Manor. And it is now bright and early the following morning. The birds are chirping, the chickens are crowing. Ah, what a wonderful world. Thank you for the sub. We appreciate it. The birds are chirping, the chickens are clucking, and Lord Raynar Nemberember is banging on everyone's door saying, "We got to get going. We got to get going."
Dee Dee comes up from her hatch in the basement, because that's where she is. What's your problem? It's early.
I know, but we've all had time to rest. We need to go save my friend Floon before they find out he's not me and kill him.
How long has he been missing?
2 or 3
days.
Yeah.
4 days.
4 days now.
Buddy.
That he's
Buddy, the first 48 hours is the most crucial time.
He can't be dead. He's my best friend.
I think we just gotta level your expectations, okay? We just gotta, we're not searching for a person at this point. We're searching for a body.
Yeah. To be fair, the moment he opened his mouth, he most likely blew his cover and dramatically reduced his likelihood of survival.
And if we do find his corpse, it's probably already been looted by someone else already.
Well, hopefully he's telling them he's me, right? But he can only maintain that ruse for so long before they find him out.
Why would anybody who was kidnapped tell the kidnappers that they were the intended victim?
Well, because if you told them you weren't, they'd dispose of you. They would easily dispose of him if they found out he wasn't who they thought he was.
And you think he's smart enough to keep up that ruse?
I lean over to Dee Dee, and I'm like, do you think that they would release him even if he was the right guy?
Oh, no, they would definitely get, the ransom they're probably, going for, and then they just him anyway. That's what I would do, personally.
Yeah.
No loose ends.
Yeah.
Well, need I remind you that they were looking for me because they think I have my father's stolen 500,000 dragons.
Which are where, exactly?
Yeah, do you have those?
If I knew, I would probably not be in this godforsaken city.
I have no gratitude for your attitude right now. It costs $0, 0 dragons to just be kind of chill with the people who are helping you out.
I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. But I would very much like to go find my friend Floon.
All right, and Dee Dee will climb the rest of the way out of the hatch. I like to think she was just like the grouch, just kind of having...
having a grouch moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Shazara is trying to find a job at the university, so Shazara is not appearing in this episode. And Senzin is deep in self-flagellating prayer at the Temple of Ilmater right now, so best not to disturb.
Praying and seeking employment. These are who I'm rolling with.
I love some self-flagellation, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I'm sure every one of you at some time or another has uncomfortably walked in on Senzin self-flagellating. So,
That's why
at one time or another.
Go upstairs.
Not uncomfortable for me.
That's why he lives upstairs and I live downstairs.
Just don't tell Senzin about the hole I drilled in the wall.
Ooh, okay.
That's also why he's not allowed to touch my whip.
Oh, right. That's the whip with the tentacles. Right. Wow, nobody pounced on that? Nobody pounced on that, huh?
Low-hanging fruit is typically spoiled.
We're better than that, okay? We can grab the high-hanging fruit.
Yeah. And anyway, balls.
Poop. Anyway. All right. So, is there anything you guys want to do to prepare? We're just gonna kind of wing it, and off we go to.
I should be good. Have I had any communications from Eric at all since we've gotten to the city?
You have not had any specific communications, but every now and again you wake up and the bed is damp.
Nice.
I think. This is Pepsi. Well, it doesn't help me to be Pepsi.
Remember, there's a little bit of Pepsi inside Piranha, so.
A few knuckles worth, I'm sure. I don't remember the spell. I think it's good berry, where I can like every day I can make some berries that I'm gonna make those berries.
All right.
For the day.
Could we stop at? Oh God, what is Corallin's Crown?
Corallin's Crown?
Yeah. Can we get some health potions?
Absolutely. I don't know that you guys have actually met. Hold on.
I pulled that name out of my ass, so I don't know.
I know. How about that? You actually remembered it, right? All right. Let's see.
That was the deep recesses of 2020 that just emerged.
I know. Yep. Let's see. All right. Troll Skull Alley. There we go. Troll Skull Alley. I will tell you what is in the alley. So, in the alley, we have the Bent Nail, which is, there's a half-elf carpenter, Tally. I don't think you've met them. There's Steam and Steel with Avi and Embrick. I believe you've met them. They are the armorers, the forge. Corallin's Crown, and there is an herbalist named Fala LaFaller who runs Corallin's Crown. So if you're going, a very, very tall half-elf with very long braided hair opens the door and welcomes you into Corallin's Crown. And how can we help you today?
Hey, good morning. You got any health potions?
Of course I do. How many do you need?
I'll just take 2 for my own persons. Dee Dee's gonna look back at her own party members. You guys want anything?
I have one. I haven't used it.
Have 3 or 4.
Okay.
Okay. And
can you identify this potion?
I can. So you want like me to identify a potion?
Yes.
Okay.
What was?
I generally charge 25 gold for that.
Let me see. Is this 25?
What are you actually handing them?
I'm gonna say like a big old handful of silver, and then like approximately 30 gold worth in gems.
Fala will take you to the counter and meticulously count out 25 gold and give you the rest back and say, "This is 25."
Thank you.
Respect.
What potion is it that you haven't identified? Let me look at my notes.
I have one that says a blue lightning-y potion.
Got it. Let's see. Monday night D&D. Because, of course, being the consummate attorney I have, all of my notes are in a Word document.
Yeah. As one does.
Yep. There we go. Blue lightning-y potion would be... Where is it? Guild of Butchers, Vintners... Oh! It is a potion of gaseous form.
Fun.
There are also, Fala will point out to you, I do have the bargain bin over there, and it's literally just filled with unmarked potion bottles.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Wait,
how much are they?
She can identify potions. Why hasn't she just...
Well, because it uses a spell slot.
Oh, well.
Oh, cool.
Touche. Can any of us who are more than +0 in Arcana roll to see if we know what any of them are?
No, that would be a spell. Like you could I'd give you a check to see if you can maybe say, hey, this is from like the evocation school, or this is a transmutation thing or something. But
would that
you would
I be able to tell the school because of my magic eyes?
I'd make you roll. I'd give you a decent DC for it, but like they're magic, right? Like
but yeah.
You're not
'Cause
going to
my
get
eyes
taken.
can-
You know that everything in that bin is magical.
The see or identify magic or whatever, it lets me see the school of magic.
Oh, it does. All right. So then I guess you can. I'll be okay with that. They're 25 gold. Like they basically say 25 gold, buy as many as you want. And what will happen is you could either identify them and use your own spell slots, or I will just do random checks when you quaff one.
I'm gonna grab two.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know how much gold I have. I'm not responsible enough.
Does she have like a buy two get one or buy three get one? Like,
They'll say, you know, if you want to buy several, I will certainly cut you a deal. Let's say 4 for 75.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
4.
4.
All right, so then Menredin has 4. All right, I've got Dee Dee for 2, Menredin for 4.
I want 4. I want 4.
All right.
I'll get 4.
Gold means nothing.
Prana.
Potions.
All right.
Should I add random potions to my inventory, or are you going to do that?
You add them to your
going to give
inventory
me-
in your notes.
Are you going to give me individual potion descriptions, or should I just say 4 random potions?
Here's the thing then. I'd have to roll for them all now to give you the schools. So if you want me to do that, I will,
potions.
but yeah.
4 random potions it is.
And I'm gonna grab the healing potions. 2 healing
Yep,
potions. How
they are 50
100
each.
gold.
Yep.
Okay. So 150.
And Fala says, you are new to the neighborhood. My understanding is you bought the Troll Skull Manor, right? Or that buffoon Volo gave it to you, yes?
Yeah, we've come into some property recently.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Thanks. We're still gonna figuring out what we're gonna do with the place, but gotta
Well,
gotta get
if
some
you have any
funding
questions
first.
about the neighborhood, by all means, I am happy to answer. And if I didn't mention, by the way, this place is the closest you're going to get to an elven forest in the middle of fucking Waterdeep, right? There's vines crawling up the walls. There's a second floor that's open to the air with plants crawling all over the place. It's pretty obvious that this person is really into plants.
I'm just climbing some of the vines just to stay sharp.
Okay.
She's really into plants. Is she also into aquatic plants, like seaweed, or potentially are they plants? Are they animals? Coral?
They will answer any questions you'd like. They have several small aquariums in the corner where there are some aquatic plants. Yes. And I would like you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, that was dangerously close to a 1. 13.
Dangerously close to a 1. 13. All right. It's not going to take a saving throw or a roll or anything, but it's going to be really. It's going to take a lot of effort to get Menredin and Coralon away from talking about aquatic plants. So, 10 minutes or so has passed, and this conversation shows no sign of dying down.
I may or may not be trying to convince her.
Them?
Gender.
They're a them.
Them.
They have in no way indicated what their gender is.
What is their name? I'm so sorry, I thought they were female. What is their name?
Fala.
Fala? Fala. Okay, and what's the name of the establishment?
It is Coralon's Crown. Coralon is an elven god of nature.
Trying to convince them to maybe increase the size of their aquarium so that I can commune with Eric here.
They would be more than happy to continue this conversation with you anytime, new neighbor.
Making friends.
And as a gift for welcome to the community, I'm going to write down on my sheet here that Senzin and Shazara also were gifted a random potion.
That's nice.
Dee Dee's gonna go up to Menridin and just kind of grab her by the belt loop and be like, "All right, that's enough. Come on."
I'm gonna give
Hello.
Paula a good berry.
Aw, they say thank you very much. I haven't had breakfast yet.
Oh, there you go. That's good for the full day.
And they pop it, and they're like, thank you very much. At this point, Raynar is just tapping his foot in the corner. Like, can we go, please? Can we please?
Yeah.
Please
We're
go?
going. Stop your. Come on, relax.
Is there anywhere else? He's almost asking, with sarcasm in his voice. Anywhere else you want to go before we go rescue my friend?
Could stop for a coffee, but
I was thinking some nana.
There's a Nana Toppins on the way. I'm way ahead of you.
Do they have a drive-through?
Sure.
Can we walk through the drive-through?
You may indeed walk through the drive-through.
Cool.
My God.
Tally ho.
All right, tally ho.
Yep.
Let me figure out.
We're gonna roll up to the bad guys with the weapons in one hand and then the latte in the other.
So you stop at Nana Toppins, you pick up your coffee and your freshly fried dough in the form of circles.
Rolling 30 minutes late with a coffee like it's a porn set. Perfect.
There you go. As you're walking towards the dock district, you realize that there's really not a lot of tall buildings, and you can only dig down so deep. And by the time you get to where is it? It is on Castle Street in the dock district. You realize that the only place you could possibly be going is somewhere in the sewers.
For a second, I thought you were describing DC.
So, as I said, the only place you could possibly be going is somewhere in the sewer. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna finish my donuts.
Okay.
First. So that's gross. All right. Can everybody see in the dark? Is it dark down there? Are there torches?
Raynar says, in general, no, there are no torches in the sewers.
How recently did it rain?
Not too terribly recently. They won't be flooded if that's what you're worried about. That's what Raynar's telling you.
I'm not worried. I'm worried my friends will drown.
Ah. No, I had to study the sewers in school, and they should be fine for whatever it is we need to do down there. I'm more worried about the Zentarum and, the mobsters down there that are, quite frankly, looking to kidnap me, but it's okay. We'll go get Floon and we'll be fine, right?
Sure.
All right. Eventually, the little map that you found on one of the dead bodies in the last warehouse leads you to a door leading down into the sewers with a yellow beholder carved into it, like a little yellow thing with stalks coming off it. A very crude drawing.
This is either a cool bar or a big warning.
For all of you, Raynar basically says, so I learned a little bit of cant, just, doing business, and that's obviously the sign for the Zentarum. So if we see that anywhere, it's a gang hangout.
What are the Zentarum? What species are they?
They're all species. They're a criminal organization.
Oh, okay. The ones that you think we're going to encounter, what would they be?
Oh my God. I have to rephrase that. The Xanathar's Guild, because they both start with Z. Right. Of course they do. Xanathar is supposedly a beholder that lives somewhere underwater deep and controls a vast organization. Now, whether it's actually a beholder named Xanathar or a criminal organization that holds up something that's, hey, we're run by a beholder, ha. Whether that's the case, who knows, right? The Zentarum are mercenaries for the most part, but they're also a criminal organization. I apologize. I mixed them up for 5 minutes, for the last 5 minutes.
The Zentarum are like the anti-harpers.
Yep. They're basically like bad guy mercenaries. They'll do just about anything, including murder.
Including murder.
Including...
Oh, my stars.
That's definitely bad guy stuff. Not something I accidentally do all the time.
But is it really murder if it's accidental?
I believe, in fact, that's called manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
If a CEO falls in the woods and no one's there to see it... I'm sorry, pardon my French. I'm just going to shut up.
I look back at Randolph?
Raynar?
Raynar, Mr. Fox, I don't think you need to know thieves can't to know that when somebody puts a logo on something that is theirs.
You're probably right. However, it was confirmed for me, so. Shall we?
Is there a stealthy way to check this out? Can I like sneak in and take a sneaky peek?
Where's Kitty?
I don't know.
We're not sure where Kitty is yet.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Trixie?
find what happened to Trixie.
Yeah. I'm part of me is bereft with concern for her.
Well, I mean, the last time you saw Trixie, it was somewhere near the spine of the world, so.
Look, Homeward Bound was a true story, I think.
Okay. All right. All right.
If Balto could do it.
The door is open, Piranha. The door to the sewers is indeed open.
Should I sneak in to my party?
certainly
Should I
try it.
stealth in and take a look-see? What do y'all think? I don't know. Maybe someone's stealthier than I am, though.
I hold up my freshly identified potion. Do you want to be a ball of gas?
I don't want to waste it on this nutsack, but I don't know. What do y'all think?
I mean, it's lived in my bag for about a year.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to damn it. What's the word?
You have quaff?
No, when you go
Chug?
from one
Slam?
state of matter and you skip one and then
Sublimate.
Sublimate. I'm gonna sublimate and stealth and take a look-see.
All right. So you quaff the potion of gaseous form. Let me see how long it lasts. Actually, Clover, can you look it up and tell me how long it lasts while I narrate?
Sure.
Let me flip over to the map scene.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
I'm gonna get rid of a Shazara, and I'm gonna get rid of a Senzin, and I'll leave an Eric there, and we'll use Eric right now to signify where Piranha is going. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, Piranha, you quaff this potion, and your body shimmers, and in this just instantaneous flash, there is a cloud of whatever color gas you would like it to be. Would you like it to be colorless?
Colorless is probably ideal.
All right, Piranha is now gone because no one can see colorless gas.
1 hour, no concentration, or until she ends the effect as a bonus action.
All right.
All right. Well.
Okay, Piranha, you are floating down the sewer. You have dark vision, correct?
I do. 60 feet.
All right. So this is a very long sewer tunnel. There are some... See where those little dotted lines are? There are what look to be almost like archways above you. It looks like they would support a walkway or something, but it's not open. So perhaps there's a passageway that passes above those little dotted lines. Perhaps. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna
And
float along.
Eventually,
and just
there is a
yes.
circle up here. It's almost like a traffic stop, but there is a circle.
Okay.
And
Does it end in this weird roundabout?
it does not end. The passageway continues on to the south and the north.
All right,
Which
I
way
want to
would you
head
like
up
to
to
go?
the roundabout, and I want to take a look 60 feet in either direction and see what I scope out from there.
All right. You see basically 60 feet into the darkness in either direction.
How long is this? What do we? How many turns of movement is it going to
I'd
take
say
for me
this
to?
is like 10 minutes. You've been just kind of floating around, you know.
All right.
I'm going to let you go until you decide you're done or something happens.
Then I'll
Give me an investigation check while you're in the circle.
Okay. That would be a 21.
All right. There are some arrow slits carved into the. Let me see which walls have arrow slits on them. In the northwest and southeast corners, there are arrow slits in the walls.
I want to float my gaseous ass through the arrow slits and see what I can peek out.
Which one are you going to do first?
Northwest, and then you said southeast?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll check out northwest first.
All right. All right. This one opens into a room that, let me describe to you. There are two humans in black leather armor hanging out in this room. They're, every now and again they just kind of stick their head over and just check to see if they can see anybody walking in the hallway outside. Oddly enough, they look to be human, and they look like they're seeing in the dark.
Okay. Can I see 60 feet into that room?
I assumed you were in the room through the slit. So let me tell you.
Yeah, I am.
Yep. All right. Let's see what we got here. At the end of the room, there are stairs that go up and a passageway to the south.
All right.
Well, let me I'm going to grab Eric and move Eric over here. So, Ella, why don't you use Eric as yourself? Show me where you want to go.
I want to check out in this, I want to
stairway.
Yeah, the stairway and see where that goes, just so I can get a sense. But I want to, before the potion wears off, I want to check out the other arrow holes too. So, just to keep in mind.
Let me tell you. To the north, the passageway continues. And it jigs to the right.
Okay. Which seems to align with what could have been another archway passageway thing. Okay.
Hey, look at that.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to float just a little bit south, and I'll show you where I'm going. I just want to take a peek down this way.
Yep. There is a closed door. You can certainly float through the crack in the door.
I'll float through that crack, see what I see.
All right. There is a hallway that goes to another door.
Freaking labyrinthian as hell. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird for a sewer, isn't it?
You know what? Okay. I'll float through the crack of that door too, and then I'll retreat to look through the other arrow holes.
Got it. All right. That door actually opens onto a platform that looks out over the sewer.
All right, that's great. Then that makes it quick and easy for me to come back here through these slits down here.
All right. We are going to have some rolls at this point because...
Dear.
What room is that? That is Q2B. We're not going to have them in this room, but if you continue on, there are 2 more humans in black leather armor looking out through those slits, checking for people, or whatever it is they're supposed to be on the lookout for.
Okay, well, what do I see in that
and
room?
There is a arrow slit to the south and a door to the south. Here, hold on, let me draw those in.
Okay. So if I go into that room, I'm going to have to make some rolls. Is that correct?
No, you don't. I thought it was a different room.
I'll come and check out.
You're going to float through the door.
Yeah.
All right. You float through the hole in the door. And there is a very large room down there. And let me check and see. Alrighty then. This is on me to make a roll. To everyone. And that would be a perception check. That would be... Oh, the Mind Flayer got a 20 on its perception check. So, Piranha, you float into the room, and what you see in this room is there's a half-orc in robes, a Mind Flayer, 7 feet tall, purple skin, tentacles hanging from their jowls, and they're almost like a James Bond villain petting a cat. They're petting like a brain with little legs. And as you float through the door, it turns and looks directly at you and says, "Who are you? And do you really want to die today?"
I'm gonna float right back away if I can.
It's funny, you got blurry there, you got garbly for a second there, but the point that I got was I'm gonna float the fuck away, so we still got that part.
You still dealt it, Mind Flayer, so I guess I'm you.
Alright. Yeah. So you can hear through whatever senses the gaseous cloud has, that it is walking up the stairs towards the doorway that you just floated back through.
Okay. Well, I'm going up through the arrow slits.
Okay. All right. Are you looking behind you or anything, or what are you doing exactly?
I feel like I'm probably perceptive of everything around me as a gaseous cloud, so I am keeping some awareness on the Mind Flayer that I'm fleeing, and based on that knowledge and information, I will move away maybe not towards my friends. What am I getting from this individual?
So you're not sure. They're certainly not out into the sewers right now.
Okay.
But it's quite likely that if you poke your face through the arrow hole, they will see you, or through the arrow slits.
Well, I want to retreat back through the slits I came through.
Okay.
And what's the time? What time do I have left on?
And you know what? I want you to give me I want you to give me a perception check. Your DC is 19.
Oh, nat 20.
It's just now registering on you that down here in the bottom corner of the room, was a human tied to a table.
Oh,
That fits the description of Floon.
Okay. Then...
What description of Floon? We never got one.
Yeah, Raynar gave you a description of Floon.
Looks kind of like
Raynar's sitting there drinking his coffee, eating his donut, and going, oh, Floon looks like, he's a tall guy, blonde hair.
Okay, then I am going to just float on. But can I tell, based with my nat 20, can I see if the mind flayer is like doing anything to pursue me?
I'm going to say that was a check for what's in the room. If you want to ask me a question about what's in the room, I will answer it. But right now, you are not super magically inclined like some of the other folks in the party. I will say that I'll give you just a regular perception check to see if you physically see him. It.
Okay. I'll do that. That's a 14.
You do not. You are a ranger, so, you would note slight vibrations in the water, weird drafts. Like, you would get tracking. So, physically, there does not appear to be anyone tracking you physically.
I don't know shit about mind flayers, but I'm gonna guess if I tried casting Hunter's Mark on them, it would probably not go great for me.
Let me make sure you can even do anything, because you are literally a cloud.
Yep.
That's fair. Okay, that's fine. It seems like it would be a bad idea.
Yeah, you cannot attack or cast spells or talk or manipulate objects. You are just a cloud until you decide to not be a cloud.
You are just a cloud.
That's easy. That makes the decision so easy for me. Okay. Then we're in a sewer. Instead of going back the way I came, I want to come back up this way, explore this passageway to the right, and just try to see if I can find an out onto the street so that I can come back around and not lead someone to my party.
All right. So you are in this passageway. You're not in the north-south. You're in the east-west. It crosses over the north-south and opens into a room up here where I may need to do another check.
Okay.
Hold tight. That would be room number Q4. And what do we have in Q4? There's actually a bunch of cots. There's a bunch of cots and just bedrolls, but no one is in this room. There is a door in the southern wall, the southeast wall.
Continuing through that door and just really trying to keep an eye on away street side.
Okay. All right. There is another room right here, and there are two doors. And in this room, are give me a survival check.
All right. Ooh, that's a 12.
All right, they are dwarves. They don't look like any dwarves you know. Their skin is very, very gray and dark. And they're arguing about something in Dwarven, and they're pointing at one of the doors to the east.
All right. Let's float through that door real quick. Just take a gander.
The northern door is the one that they're pointing at.
All right, just kind of barely in the entryway.
Okay.
Maybe a few particles. My eyeball particles.
You float through the northern door, and even though you are not but a specter, the scent that hits you from this laboratory in the sewer is pungent. Give me a perception check.
A lavatory in a sewer, where does it go? Is there a sub-sewer?
Where?
Okay, so you said a perception check?
Yep.
21.
That hole in the corner, there's a shimmering on top of whatever is in it that does not look natural. You see little pseudopods form and then go away, and it is not water.
All right, that sounds like information for somebody smarter than me. I'm gonna go float back through this door down here and continue my quest for the street.
And the dwarves are still arguing and pointing to that door.
Smelt it, dealt it, my dudes. As I always say.
This passageway crosses over the one you are in, and there is a set of stairs at the end of it. Do you want to continue on? It looks like it probably connects to where our Mind Flayer friend was.
You know, I'll just come back around and down this way back to my party. Yeah, at least I'm not like running straight directly.
All right, I that is perfectly fine. Let's take our little 5-minute bio break, and we will continue on with the Piranha explaining what Piranha has seen in her own words, because that will be amusing.
Oh, fuck me. I was going to say I share my meticulous notes that I took
That's
verbatim with my party.
Perfectly fine. We'll be back in 5, folks. Hold tight.
Balls.
Balls. Balls. Teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
we
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's Pogo Sticks Book 2.
Yeah.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a
Twitch
little bit,
stream.
maybe.
You know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, do I look for one if it's not magic that is?
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
It sounds I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
Do pests have butts?
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranza will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not any one. Not a specific one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
I'm effing. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of
Twerking?
swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
I love you guys.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you've kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not going to fight that one because there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope. You're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
No.
I'm twerking. Don't tell me I can't twerk. I'm
I-
just gonna twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your
Is
friends don't twerk,
there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
Jesus.
hey,
That's funny.
at least you don't
That's
hear the
hilarious.
sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
Oh my god, no.
I am glad you made it out of that without mentioning the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
And occasionally.
Balls. There we are. Ooh, I should put some battle music or something on.
Why?
Well,
I don't love that statement.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do. I guess you could just leave Floon to his mind-flaying fate.
I mean, I don't super remember how we were hired, but I don't remember the statement being bring him back alive.
Raynar is pretty clear on the fact that he would like his friend back alive.
Raynar did not hire us.
I feel like I tempered his expectations
by letting him know that we were looking for a body.
Well, let's see what Piranha has to say to the party, because Piranha saw a body that appeared to be breathing.
So I saw a body that appeared to be breathing. There was mind flayer around. It looked a lot like this asshole over here. I have a hunch it's your boy. I described the whole passageway that we could all clearly see. There's 2 slits for arrows. There's a couple of humans dressed in very stylish leathers who could see in the dark, because it was definitely dark and they could definitely see. There were also a couple of dwarves up yonder who were arguing about who shit out some weird pod people in some shimmering toilet thing. Describe the whole thing.
All right. Well,
Okay,
Go ahead.
I have 2 questions. First, they both relate to like my character and background. First is, have I ever heard of a mind flayer before?
I mean, you guys are 9th level adventurers, right? Like, it's quite likely that even if you haven't run across one, you've heard tales. So give me like an Arcana check for all of you.
Well, my +0 is going to go as far as I'm sure everyone expects it to. That is a 7.
13.
Yeah, Menard, you've heard the word. Dee Dee, you've actually learned a little bit more about them, and Dee Dee, what you know is that they are psionic, they are telepathic, and they will eat your brain literally eat your brain if things go wrong.
I feel like I'm a big fan of their work.
Cool. I've definitely heard a song about them. Then my second question is, based off of how, the whole Triton thing is like, protect the plane from like interdimensional evil beings from specifically the plane of water. The not water with tentacle things coming out of it. Does that sound familiar and kind of evil?
I'm gonna let you roleplay that however you see fit. Like Menard can make the decision that this entire society of mind flayers is an abomination to our Lord and Savior Eric, or not.
Do I even know that that's associated with mind flayers? I thought that was completely unrelated. I was like, oh shit, they're coming.
Yeah, like Dee Dee's probably the one that knows the most, and Dee Dee knows that again, they're telepathic, and they actually do eat brains.
Yeah, guys, so bad news about the mind flayer situation. They're telepathic, and they also really like brains, so protect your head.
I got one of them, but I don't think I did when I was gas.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Just if they start coming at you, just bob and weave.
Bob and weave.
Sorry. Raynar's suggesting that we do a frontal assault.
Like kick him in the nuts?
I will.
Right.
I will distract whatever guards remain, and you can take on the Flayer.
All right.
How do you fight a mind flayer?
Bob and weave.
Bob and weave. Well, are mind flayers humanoids?
Oh yeah.
All right, that's my favorite enemy.
I thought your favorite enemy was giants.
I have 2 apparently, giants and humanoids.
I think humanoids is a little much. Like humanoids is basically anything that walks on 2 feet.
It's there.
Really?
Well,
all right.
because you got humanoids and you have like monstrosities and beasts and.
All right.
Because it's your greater favorite enemy.
Oh,
isn't it?
actually, I apologize. They are not humanoids. They are
They'd be
aberrations.
aberrations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do they?
So, they're humanoid looking. I mean, they have 2 arms, 2 legs, tentacles from their mouths, but they look, bipedal.
See, I was thinking, I also have primeval awareness, which as an action I could expend a ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile. But we're in a city, and I figured that was stupid because it's not going to tell me who, how many, or where. So I kind of just did that without using it. Saved a spell slot.
There you go. I just didn't want you to think that they were humanoid, so.
Appreciate that.
Would Dee Dee know that they were aberrations?
Dee Dee, give me an Arcana check. 15.
23.
Yep, you know that they are definitely aberrant.
Yeah, I'd say they're pretty aberrant.
So that's apparent.
It's apparent that they're aberrant.
Would do they speak primordial?
I mean, they speak in your head, so. I don't know what they speak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a percentile.
Let's find out. What is this percentile for?
Whether or not I think these guys are invaders from the plane of water.
Awesome.
Below 50, I definitely think they are. I got a 50.
So it's up to you. You get to decide how you want to roll play.
Did you say 50 and below or 50 and above?
I don't know. This was
You said above 50.
Result.
You said above 50. I heard
There
you
you
say
go.
above 50. That's what I heard.
I did say. Oh yeah. So I am currently convinced, and I think I will be more convinced when I see that they have face tentacles.
I mentioned their face tentacles.
I am not smart.
All right.
This will be my personal crusade, guys.
I love it. I gotta pull this up for a second. Let's see what they say. Really? Description? The description is no description. Okay, anyway.
What are you looking for?
I was just looking for the description of Mind Flayer, like how they actually describe it in 5th edition. Even though it's 6th edition now, or whatever the hell it is.
It probably doesn't pull up because currently on D&D Beyond we can only see the 5e24 rules. So if they haven't published anything with a Mind Flayer.
Well, and it's actually not a basic Mind Flayer because that wasn't a challenge rating high enough for you guys. So.
Was it a challenge rating high enough for only 3 of us?
Yes. Yes, it'll be fine.
Cool.
I'm taking the 7th level Orc Warlock out of the mix.
Ooh. Can Raynar roll an Arcana check and see if he's got any bright ideas to bring to the situation?
Really, you want a fighter to roll? All right, hold on.
Oh, I was thinking he was like a level 1 swashbuckler.
I have a +0 Arcana. Like it can only be equal to or better than me.
All right, no, he got a 3.
All right. Well, once again, going to disregard anything he has to say.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so question about these archways that I saw. Is it like
they're enclosed? I let you float through it because whatever. Like you can't actually walk through them or anything.
We couldn't like rappel or anything. Okay.
I mean, you could break through if you wanted to like smash them with a hammer, but that would take you a few minutes and probably alert people to what you were doing.
It'd probably be pretty obvious. All right. Well, I sketch out expertly a map of where I traversed. You can see it right here in Albert Rodeo. How do we want to fuck this pig?
Directly?
Yeah.
I don't know how to go from the sewers up into anything we saw because I was floating through arrow slits.
So let me share with you, and I will draw it. Right here if you follow this passageway all the way around, sorry, you would have to. I have to undo that. Edit curve. No, I don't want to edit curve.
Hold to the left.
So you'd have to go onto this platform over here, through this door, up and around over here, right? And get over here to get into that room where Piranha saw those folks.
What?
Basically, we'd have to, if you could follow Eric, come here, down here, jump up skis here, because this is a platform that looks down. This is the only place that actually looks down onto the sewers, so we'd have to come upwards through the doors, probably kill these nutsacks over here.
Yep. That's exactly right.
And then down here. And then we can make a pit stop at the lavatory and see what's sparkling in there.
I have to pee really bad.
You should just drop trow and squat right over that hole.
We're in the sewer.
I am not a sauvage.
Now we would be, if we do all of that, we will be crossing straight through this little roundabout. What was in that center? Was it just like a round pillar or a
yeah, it was just a round pillar.
A water feature.
That's a kill. That's where you go to die.
That's a kill box.
We'd be going directly past some aeroslits where these, bulked up, buffed up humans are peeking through trying to shoot us.
Yep.
How deep is the water?
Like 2 feet.
You want to try to snake through the water?
Yeah, I mean,
through sewer?
We'd have to be really stealthy because with the sewer, I imagine any movement is going to carry.
I mean,
what way is the sewer like flowing?
It's not like mucky raw sewage, but there is raw sewage in it.
The thing is, Ella Darling is a person who's living in the middle of the woods, much like Piranha would, but my senses don't exist in the game. And Piranha's been through some shit. Probably literally.
It's a good idea Shazara is not here with you. It's a good thing that Shazara is not here. I'm just saying.
Well, okay. Can we roll insight or something about the city around this space to see if, like, wherever we're at that we came down into the sewers, are there any buildings nearby that we can maybe infiltrate and then access down into these spaces? Did I notice when I was down there it seems like this is all pretty self-contained, but did it seem like there was any external access from other buildings down to this space?
You did not see any. It is quite likely to the north and south here, and here there are exits. I'll even just tell you there are, since you were missed form for long enough. I'm not going to get fussy about it.
Wait, okay, how big is each square? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep, 10 feet.
So, yeah, I was about to have a little less. Then, if I floated...
Oh, you are back to normal now, though, because you had to talk to them, so...
No, but when I floated here, I should see 6 squares north of this, because I floated right through that passageway.
Yeah, so that is an entryway. That is some stairs up into the dock district, right here.
So then, can we? So we know that they like to slap their logo on everything, like a cheap luxury brand. Why don't we just kind of like wander the streets looking for another manhole cover in that general region?
In the dock district? Yeah, let's go check out the dock district and see if we can't find a way down, because that's probably going to save our bacon.
Yep. All right. How long do you want to devote to this? Raynar will go along with this plan for now.
Like an hour or two.
Yeah, like I'm not going through this door, so I'm...
All right, I'm assuming that Piranha is going to lead this, since Piranha is the tracker.
Yeah.
So give me a survival check, and I would like, if anyone would like to assist, go ahead and roll with advantage if somebody's assisting.
Right. I got a 15 twice.
Yep. Give me an insight check.
20.
Okay, after about a half an hour of looking for a hatch or a doorway, you realize that where you were exploring the Xanathar's Guild hideout is an anomaly. Everywhere else, there's regular access drops into the sewer. It's almost like they built their hideout somewhere people couldn't access it easily.
Well, I respect that, even if it's a pain in my dick.
Yes. But it is very clear to you. It's very clear to you that this is indeed a sewer hazard and that it does not fit within the parameters of everywhere else around it. Like everywhere there's like every 100 yards there's an access point. Here there is not.
Okay, so you're saying that we're not going to get in through the means we're trying and we essentially have to hoof it across some arrow holes?
You've got to figure out a way. As far as you can see, the only way to access the to save Floon is going through that roundabout.
Okay. How stealthy are all of us?
Kind of amusing, since Shazara actually has the invisibility spell. I'm just saying.
Fucking Goody Two-Shoes has to go become a professor everywhere we go.
I can, like, go invisible if you guys want.
How long can everybody hold their breath?
I mean, it's going to be a function of your constitution, so I'll say, do you tell me how long you want to do it, and I'll set a DC for a constitution save.
It's 1 plus your constitution modifier.
1 minute?
1 minute plus your constitution modifier, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can hold mine for 5 minutes.
I got 4.
I don't think I could hold mine for 2, but, you know.
What's y'all's stealth?
Because then I could use control air and water, and then I could flood the sewers, and we could just get through the roundabout, having disadvantage on ranged attacks against us.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
If they're shooting arrows into water, that's gotta be disadvantageous for them too, though.
Ferania, you are absolutely certain that nobody can shoot arrows through water.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of... I mean, they're not
like
harpooning us.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Like, so instead of trying to swim through 2 feet of water, we would flood the sewer a little bit. And then
what might that do to Floon and the people in that room?
Floon can stay behind. Floon...
No, Floon is the guy you're rescuing who's in the room with the Mind Flayer.
But they're
thankfully, I can control the air and water, so it can be a localized flooding that's just enough for us.
All right. So I hear the concepts of a plan forming.
Like a water submarine, only it's made of water, traveling through air.
So glad none of us are billionaires.
I have Pass Without Trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has plus 10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature. Okay.
That solves a lot of problems. You could probably just cast that and walk right through the circle.
Yeah.
It would have been great if I knew what the hell is in my own character sheet, but that's okay. So how about we do that?
All right.
Yeah. That way we don't attract.
Raynar's on board with this. He's pretty excited about it. He's like, yeah, great, let's do it. Let's go get Floon.
Alright.
Okay.
Then it doesn't give... I can't click cast, but
it's alright.
I have slots and it's in my shit.
Yep.
I'll just check. Oh, you know what happened? I didn't know how to do a full rest.
You didn't do a long rest?
I didn't know how to do that in the new whatever, and so I just made sure all my slots were fully checked, which meant I was using all of them instead of unusing them.
Oops.
That, you know, y'all. It's like I've been playing D&D for
It's
15
like we've only been playing
years
this
and
game
still
for
don't know how to do it.
It's all
25.
good.
15. Anyway, okay, so I do that. We do that. Pass
All
without
right,
trace.
I'm gonna make you. So when we get to the roundabout, let's say until we get into some sort of combat, let's just stick with Eric. Right. So you make it down here. Go ahead and roll with advantage, stealth check, and your DC is going to be 17.
Is it advantage or a +10 with pass without trace?
Both.
Is that
So all right. So 19. So you got a 29 and a 35. I think with your
Yeah.
35, you are perfectly fine to get to this door right here. I'm going to say that 25 will take you all the way up to here. Let's see. So that 25 will take you off the platform, through the door, through this door, and right here. Give me one more stealth check as you pass the two guards that are staring intently out the arrow slit.
Fucking idiots.
Is that just Ella's or everybody?
It's just Ella.
All right, so my second at advantage was 21 and 19, which I believe is 31 and 29.
Yep. All right, you are good. You continue on.
And it's up to an hour.
Yep. You continue on. All right. So when you reach here, you hear the sounds of dwarven voices arguing. You aren't invisible. Okay? So there's a door on the other side of the room. Figure out what you want to... You can have a conversation. Since Pass Without Trace is going, you can have a whispered conversation without any fear of reprisal or of being found out.
These assholes have been arguing nonstop and gesturing aggressively towards the lavatory with the aforementioned sparkling poop mound. With pods.
Can we just kill them and then investigate the sparkle?
I kind of feel like we should just kill them and investigate the sparkle.
Yeah.
Does anybody speak
And they are
Dwarven?
humanoids. I don't fucking
No.
I highly doubt that I speak Dwarven.
Let me see what these other encounters are.
I'm not sure where I find my languages, but I would be improbable.
Give me either a survival or arcana check to see if any of you recognize what these things are. I'm assuming for Piranha it's going to be survival.
21.
10.
9.
So Dee Dee, again with the knowledge, Dee Dee realizes that they are Dwergar. They are deep dwarves from the deepest places of the earth.
You guys are like kind of assholes, right?
Yep.
I feel like as a goblin, I just don't like dwarves. Also, Myriad as a player doesn't like dwarves. So Dee Dee's gonna kind of peek around and be like, I don't. These are Dwergar. I don't like them. I think we just take care of them. Just gotta take care of them.
Who's gonna be the easiest, quietest strike? I've got my longbow. It's +7 hit and 1d8 +7 damage. Which I want. You have my bow, but if someone else is gonna be the easier go here.
I have my Eldritch Blast.
Dee Dee's gonna like she's unholstering guns. I also have my Eldritch Blasts.
I'm just gonna.
Remember it just does finger guns?
Are those stealthy?
Just goes pew pew. I mean, she says pew pew when she does it.
Can we do those things without alerting?
Absolutely. Pass Without Trace is active. You could almost have like a normal conversation. Everything's just dampened and muffled.
So, how many are there?
2.
No, there's 5 of them.
There's 5? I thought there was
Yes.
only 2 dwarves. Oh, my bad.
Nope.
Okay.
Can we like each pick one and simultaneously unleash our fury?
Well, how much damage do y'all do? Because I think I doubt I'm gonna take anybody out with 1 arrow, so I can like maybe shoot. I have 2 attacks though.
I got 2 beams that are a +9 to hit and a 1d10 +5 damage.
I'm about the same.
All right, so why don't you can each take on 2? Is that right?
I mean, if they're nobodies, but I don't know if they're nobodies.
Well, let's just fucking go at it.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Let's get at her.
Okay.
Should we roll initiative?
Oh, if we're gonna do that, then I can just do Thunder Wave.
Well, yeah, you guys get a free surprise attack round.
All right.
Cool.
If we don't care about surprise, I can do big stuff.
And that'll still, like, because of Pass Without Trace, nobody's going to hear this shit. We're still good, right? I just want to make sure we don't get nipped in the bud by Esquire.
Look at Pass Without Trace and let me know if it is a concentration spell.
It is a concentration spell.
So, just don't get hit so hard that the concentration drops.
Oh, okay, so don't hit Piranha. Okay. Don't. So Piranha stands behind Menredin.
Yep. Go ahead and drag your characters over, and I'm assuming Eric will be joining us. And let me get a little icon here.
Yeah,
for
that's probably something I should have said. Is Eric was with us and following along because he is just a bonus action, no concentration.
Ooh, let's just put an R on it. That's Raynar. All right. I am missing a Menredin.
Me. Yeah.
Do you need me to do it?
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
Oh, you're off the edge of the map. Sorry. There you go. All right. Let's do initiative, and you guys will go in your initiative order to take your. Hold on, I didn't hit running counter yet. Now you can roll.
Oh, whoops.
There you go. All right. And that way, when you get all of your initiative, crapola. Everyone lock. All right. Shazara is not involved in this, nor is Senzin. What did Menredin get?
Oh, what are we doing?
Initiative.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so it's going to go Piranha, Didi, Raynar, Menredin get free actions, and then we start.
All right. Y'all know I'm shooting arrows. Y'all know how your spells work. Who do you want me aiming at here?
I mean, they all look the same. They're all wearing that black leather armor.
All right, then I'm
D or C.
I'll aim for C.
Hold on for a second. I'm an idiot.
Okay, I thought
that
it
was the
in
bedroom,
room.
right? That was the barracks room. There's a door there, and they're in here arguing.
Okay.
Raynar will come right down here next to you. All right, shoot him in the knee.
Yeah. Do y'all want to move your little
Yeah. I'm in front of Piranha, crouching so that she can attack.
Okay.
You're so solid.
Eric
Okay.
will take up space.
Eric is ethereal.
Eric is what's not fictional. Eric is a concept.
Got it.
Oh. All right, then I'm going to aim. I got a 22 to hit C.
That is definitely a hit.
That's 15 damage.
Nice.
How's he looking?
On C, let's see. That did some significant damage. Still alive, of course, but it did significant damage.
I'll hit him one more time. That's a 21
That's a hit.
for 12.
You take C out of the picture immediately.
Fantastic.
Ooh. C is down.
And
All
this is
right.
our...
This is your surprise round.
Opportunity. Surprise round, yes.
Yep. Didi.
I could take A out. A was good. I know
Sure.
we switched because we were gonna take specific ones out.
Yeah, I
Didi's
was looking for the outliers.
Yeah, Didi's gonna slide under Piranha's legs and go next to Menredin. She's gonna, as she slides, she unholsters her finger guns and starts blasting.
She's gonna aim for A.
Got it.
First one is gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 is definitely a hit.
And then a natural 20 on the second Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, roll for damage.
Okay, so first one is going to be 9 damage for the first hit, and then 17 plus 8. 17 plus 8
is what?
17 plus 8.
25.
They are still alive by a thread.
Damn.
By like what? 1?
Yes, exactly, 1.
Sounds like I did the math on the last one.
Dee Dee is going to look disappointed in herself.
Aw. All right, Raynar is going to run into the room and skirt around. Let's see. 10,
Like,
yeah, he can make it.
Raynar, you're going to get yourself murked.
All right, did you tell him you were going to cast, like, Thunderwave or something?
I think I distinctly said if we're not worried about big stuff, I will just explode.
Okay.
Yeah, that was common knowledge.
Then Raynar will throw a dagger instead of running into the room with his longsword. 18 plus 6 is definitely a hit. Does 3 plus 3, 6 damage to Dwergar D. Actually, you know what? He'll take out the one that DD hurt. So, Dwergar A is dead.
Fantastic.
All right. Menridin?
Menridin runs up and kablamo!
Thunderwave.
That would be a first level Thunderwave. So that is a con 17 save for all of them, please.
Interestingly enough, Dwergar have advantage on saves against magic.
Oh, and also my Eric.
Got it. I'll do all these saves first.
Yeah, because
So-
Eric moving it does a thing. So
Yep. All right. So B. B makes the save. C.
C is dead. We've got
Oh, I'm
B,
sorry.
D, and E.
Sorry. Then D is
Isn't
the next
that
one.
underwear?
D makes the save. And E. With advantage.
Big dick energy.
E does not make the save. So,
2 saves, 1 fails.
correct.
Cool. Let's find out the damage.
Damage.
So that is 13 total damage to E.
Got it.
He is also pushed 10 feet away from me.
Got it. Where
And
do you
then-
want it? Do you want him to push it into the wall, or do you want him pushed past B?
Into the wall.
Boom.
If it makes him take bludgeoning damage, that's awesome.
I'll do a D4. D4 bludgeoning. All right, an extra point of damage.
And then D and B take half damage, but do not get pushed.
Got it. And that would be, we roll up, so 7, right?
Yep.
Right.
And then that was a first level sorcerer spell slot, so that causes me to roll to see if it activates
Wild magic?
wild magic. Ooh, it does not. One day it will. And then Eric is getting moved.
Yep.
And when Eric moves, where is it? Oh, it's on my actions. Sorry. When Eric moves, he has a 10-foot reach and a +9 to hit.
Youch.
So which one of these guys I mean, E looks the most damaged.
E. Yes, E is the most damaged so far.
Yeah, so Eric has a 10-foot range, so Eric is just going to be right next to me, and Eric is going to smack E.
Okay.
Oof. That's a 14.
14 is a miss.
Damn. That is all of my things.
All right. So to the top of the order, we're gonna go in initiative order now. We got Piranha, Dee, and then one of them.
Give me a rundown of D, B, and E. How's everybody looking?
B, E, and D. They all look kinda hurt. None of them are like on death's door or fully healed.
All right. Then I'm going to aim at. We'll start with D, just because if we throw another bludgeoning on E, that's a bonus. So I'm gonna shoot at E. Boom. Okay, come on. 21.
That is definitely a hit.
For 10 damage.
At E.
At D.
E is D. Sorry, at D. All right, D is pretty hurt. But still alive.
Let's give her another go. Oh shit, that's 19.
That's a hit.
For 10 damage.
And that's on D. D is dead.
Mm-hmm. Departed, dead, deceased.
Deposed. Sorry.
Deposed.
Denied.
Not defended.
Yeah. All right. That is Piranha. Anything else before we move on to Dee?
I am going to give Dee
Bardic Inspiration.
Hey. She's in here somewhere.
Like just out of nowhere, Piranha just does like a mirthful cheerleader leap, and like, where the hell did that come from?
I like to imagine that Dee Dee's still like kind of in between her legs.
Oh yeah. I do. No, I was gonna say I do a little squat, but that just seems like I'm teabagging, and that doesn't seem like very bardically inspiring.
Dee Dee might not be opposed to that.
You know what? Piranha would. So I just teabag enthusiastically but politely and encouragingly. An encouraging
Dee Dee feels
teabag.
something brewing inside of her. An unknown feeling.
We'll explore this later, Dee
Right.
So that's what is that, a plus a D something for her?
It's a D6
1d6.
at least.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 1d6.
Okay, so Dee Dee is going to actually use that D6 on this dice roll. Because I think a 13 does not hit, correct?
13 does not hit. You need at least a 3.
I got a 3!
There you go. 16 hits. Imagine that. They have 16 armor classes.
So Dee Dee's going to first aim at E.
Okay.
Ooh, so that's going to be 14 damage.
Ooh, E is dead.
And then she's going to take aim at B for her second one. That's going to be 24 to hit.
Wait, hold on. E is dead. That's definitely a hit.
And then 10 damage.
All right. Which one was that? B?
B.
Because D's dead, right?
D is actually dead, yeah.
Okay. All right. So they are actually A, D, C, and E are dead. So we just got B left.
Yep. And that was
All right.
10 damage on B.
Got it. B. Jesus, I didn't even get an attack. You guys, fuck you. No. Utters something in a guttural dwarven language and grows to about 10 feet tall. Its head is scraping the ceiling. And comes down with a war pick on poor Menredin's head.
I don't like that.
But does it though?
I don't know.
Hold on. Things are hiding from me. I'm trying to decide if I should use a Warcaster reaction.
Yep.
Or if I should use my tentacle protective thingy, if I can find it. It's hiding.
Use all those spell slots before you find the Mind Flayer. Yes. Yes.
Come on, DM.
Neither of those use a spell slot.
All right. Jayberry, wait until you go back and I'm absolutely going to go clip the teabagging bit later. So, since Jayberry's reading all the comments about teabagging out of context.
So what's the damage?
I haven't even rolled to attack yet, so hold tight. All right. I just get an extra +4.
Why do you get an extra +4 for?
Because I have enlarged.
Yeah, but I'm little. Do you know how hard it is to hit something little when you're big?
So I think a 25 hits you.
That's just rude.
Maybe.
All right. And that war pick is doubled. So 20.
Gross. Yeah, so my Guardian Coil is a reaction. It reduces the damage by 1d8.
Go ahead. So as the Dwergar comes down with a war pick on poor Menriden's head, Eric Industries shows up in a puff of magical light and distracts, I guess? Distracts the Dwergar from hitting Menriden fully.
Eric Industries, branded shields.
All right, so instead of 20, that would be 13.
Yes.
Excellent. And as a bonus action, it will turn invisible.
Fuck you and your invisibility.
So I'm going to put it over here. I know where it is.
How's a fucking 10-foot creature go invisible?
I know, right?
Well, he's got to be in the room.
Yep. So, sorry, that would be Raynar. Raynar is just looking around and holding an action. If it becomes visible, he will run over and try to hit it with the sword. Then I've got Senza and Shazar, who are not here. Back to the top of the order with Piranha.
Well,
You know what? Let me take a DM's fiat for a second, and you all hear in coming from somewhere in the room a guttural, broken common saying, "If you get out of the doorway, I'll leave."
Will you fucking run your mouth?
I mean, I think I'm done with the guild, because if I live, they're going to want to know why.
Fair. I'd be down to move into the room out of the way, which would be my movement.
Raynar will come in next to you. How about Dee Dee?
Dee Dee's gonna army crawl.
Piranha, being the consummate ranger, you can actually sense that this person, this entity, like, you can almost feel the breeze of them as they run by you.
I want to. Okay, so I can either shoot at the doorway using my
they're
ranger
leaving.
sense.
They're running away.
All right, out of character, DM, are they running the fuck away? Because I might feel like I need to eliminate them because they are going to go straight to the pub, have a drink, and
give
start
me an
talking
insight check.
smack. Nat 20, 26.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that they failed in their duty to Xanathar and a Mind Flayer. Odds are good they're not going to talk about it.
right, then I'm fine not murder hoboing this one particular individual. But there's a mind flayer, and they might not want to talk about shit, but the mind flayer probably knows who they hired, and that's a concern.
One murder.
Okay, knowing what I know, which isn't much,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of risk are we running there? Because I don't want to murder hobo, but I also don't want sneaky DM.
With that insight check, look, this person does not want to die, and they're probably more afraid of failing a mind flayer and failing a beholder than they are of you. So they're going to keep their mouth shut and probably, leave the fucking city because
All right.
they've literally
then
failed their
on
mob boss.
my turn, I'm not going to murder them. That is my turn decision.
Okay. I'm going to say we're out of combat unless somebody else wants to try shooting into the darkness.
Edie's okay with letting this one live.
Yeah.
I love that was in the third person.
Dee Dee's okay with this.
Yes. All right. So Raynar looks at you all and says, "So we go through that door and across, and we're gonna find Floon? Yeah."
Hold on, we gotta check out the lavatory.
Yeah, eventually, it is my solemn duty as one of the last protectors of the plane of whatever this is, to see what the fuck is up with the tentacles and the toilet.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing. There's literally just a hole in the floor here.
Edie's army crawling to it.
I'm definitely just staring at it for like a solid 90 seconds.
So who's going in the room? Show me where you are and what you're doing.
Army crawl.
Like solidly just staring at that sucker for 90 seconds.
All right. Yeah, you approach it, and it's this glistening silver thing. And I need to check something over here real quick. It is absolutely not natural. It is moving in ways that water doesn't move. Yeah.
What do you think that is?
I mean,
Give me an Arcana check, Menardin.
Not
I would offer to do one too, but it would be pointless.
Yeah, this one is because of aquatic nature things. 12?
12. I'm not rolling great tonight.
Yeah, you have no idea what this is until a very, very large pseudopod that is about the size of a tree trunk lifts up and whacks you in the head.
Do we still have our heroic inspiration?
I don't even know what that is.
Like, our point of inspiration that we get?
Oh yeah, everybody has an inspiration at the beginning of every game.
Would it be a bad idea to use that inspiration on this?
On the inspiration for the check?
Yeah.
Sure. You might want to save it for a saving throw, though.
Right, like...
Your call.
Piranha will give me bardic inspiration later.
I'm out of bardic inspiration for the day. I'm not a bard anymore, so I only have one per day.
She's only a baby
I
bard.
would have given it to you already if I had it. But I have if I can give my heroic inspiration away, I'll give it to you.
No, I'll just get bitch slapped by the pseudopod.
Okay.
Can I? If I smack it back, can I try a religion check?
You could try religion check on your turn.
Like, I'm not good at religion, but like, when you're raised in a cult, it's still there.
Yep. All right. Does an 18 hit?
I mean, I have armor class 18.
Then it hits. Do you have shield?
Do I? I don't think so. I don't think shield is a...
I'm sorry, I'm just so used to every one of your characters having shield.
Because I play squishies! I don't have shield, but I have hellish rebuke.
I have silvery barbs. Can I silvery barbs?
Yeah, you could use your reaction to silvery barbs, right? Read it for me.
One reaction which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. Menredin. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
Okay. All right, you insult the giant gray ooze. And it will have to re-roll. Bad ooze, bad.
Hey,
and gets a 17 plus 7 is what? 24 on the next roll.
But Menredin also gets advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within 1 minute.
Yep.
Whatever that's worth.
I mean, Eric will reduce the damage by a d8.
Yep, so that would be 21 damage. And I need, what is the saving throw for acid? I actually brought up Menredin's character sheet, and Menredin is not wearing armor, right? You have a cloak of protection.
Yeah, because I don't have armor proficiency.
Right, okay. Well, that's good, because you don't have anything that is non-magical that would now be melting under the acid.
So was it dexterity?
Was the 21
yes.
already with the 8?
No.
With the... Okay.
It was not, so go ahead, give me a dex save. Yep.
Okay, so that's 15.
Yep.
And then I'm going to die to a concept. Acid is normally con save?
I'm actually, you could have either dex or con. I'll let it go. Either one. If you're trying to get out of the way or be healthy.
But, I mean, I guess I'll juke out of the way of acid?
Okay.
Love and leave.
18.
All right. You actually, it would be 17 was your DC. So there is no damage.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
All right. We are in combat, so I'm going to need some initiative again, and we can either finish this one up or finish it next time. Up to you guys. This is only a one creature thing.
I'm fighting a pool?
It has it's starting to rise up out of the pool, and it looks like this huge globule. It's a gray ooze. Out of character.
I'm down to finish. I just need to dip out and pee and get more liqueur really quick.
Yep,
so
go do your thing.
I'm not the one doing it.
So. Is acid ooze. I know that we've fought one before. I blew one up. I remember this.
I feel like Dee's probably fought an ooze or two before.
I remember this.
Dee Dee, what's your initiative?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me roll.
Fuck
Not
you,
great.
ooze.
Not great.
Fuck you, ooze. There we go. All right, so I got Menredin, Piranha, Raynar, It, Dee Dee, and then Senzin and Shazara, who are not here.
Feels bad. Feels bad getting a 7.
I know. Menredin, what do you want to do?
I'm trying to remember how I blew up the last one. I can't remember if I blew it up, or if I fire blew it up. I want to say
if we fought one, give me a history check to see how good your memory is.
Because I remember it was in the town with annoying children.
You seem to remember that they are strangely resistant to fire.
Okay, so I didn't blow it up with actual fire. Okay. So I'm not gonna use my staff filled with fire and fireball myself. Don't don't do that. I have one more first level spell slot left.
I love that there were like a bunch of dwarves arguing about a bathroom, and you just decided to go in and look in the bathroom that the dwarves were arguing about.
Because this is an incursion onto the plane of this, and it is my solemn duty as a former not allegory for Mormonism to protect us from the evils of extraplanar threats.
Yes.
This is Joseph Smith's spirit.
Ella, while you were gone, the combat order is Menred and Piranha, Raynar, It, Didi.
Alright.
Fuck you, Ooze. I'm gonna smack you with my booming blade tentacles.
There's a phrase you hear every day.
Shockingly, yes.
Yeah?
I will miss because that's only a 19.
You absolutely hit.
Fuck you! And apparently I reread my staff. I did it wrong last time. It is each tentacle makes a hit, because then if each tentacle hits, it does something else. So that is one of the 3 tentacles. Yeah. So the first one hits 26.
That's definitely hit.
So, and then 25.
Just heads up, it has an armor class of 8. It's literally like a huge, monstrously big blob of gray stuff. Pretty easy to hit.
I am overreacting to being punched in the face by a tentacle, and I'm just going, no.
I see that in my brain. I feel that.
Edie's still just like army crawling position, watching this happen, like two inches away.
Okay, so in addition to the damage, since all 3 tentacles hit, it must make a DC 15 con saving throw.
Got it. It got a 19.
Cool. It doesn't do anything on a pass, so we're not even gonna deal with that. Okay, so now we'll do the damage. So 7 damage plus 8 damage plus 9 damage.
Cool. That was good.
That was Booming Blade, so it also gets if it moves, it gets 2d8.
It's not going to move. It's just going to pseudopod you in your face.
I figured. I think. Oh yeah, and I also get another. I get another D8 because that didn't calculate the D8 as well. So hold on. One more D8.
All right. Piranha is on deck with Raynar, and then It, and then Didi.
7 more damage.
Got it.
All right. Sorry, my almost empty.
Oh, and Eric is gonna smack it also.
Eric, an ethereal appendage is going to smack a clear gray ooze appendage. Got it.
Yes.
There's a porn scene here.
It hits for 21, and then it does 11 cold damage.
It does a little less than that because it is strangely resistant to cold damage.
Fuck you!
How's the ooze looking?
It looks like a jellyfish that somebody poked a stick at. Like.
Okay. In my long and storied history.
Yes.
Would I intuit that shooting an arrow at it will do fuck all?
No, you did fight one once before, and it seemed I'll say your arrows actually did damage before. I remember when you guys fought the one before, so you remember that.
And I shoot skis. And it's a plus 11, so it's definitely gonna hit.
It's piercing, right?
Boom. Yes. I would assume.
All right. Go ahead.
15 damage.
All right. Hold on before you take your second shot. 50-50 shot. 0 to 50 is Dee Dee. 51 to 100 is Menredin.
Nut.
Piercing
sack.
damage. Menredin, some acid sploots from that arrow hole.
Fuck off!
You did damage to it, Piranha. Give me a dexterity save, please. 16.
All right.
20.
All right, no damage.
All right. I have 2 attacks per action. Does that mean I can Thunder Wave, or is that only with my bow?
Now, when you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks, right? With whatever you're attacking with. So you don't get to do
It has to
bow
be
or
the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I've got 9 good berries left. Do y'all, real quick, as a free action, I'm going to speak to my teammates. And also, why is it just them? Why isn't it Riordan or whatever?
Because Raynar's standing next to you in the doorway.
Pussy. All right. Y'all, should I give it one more shot, or would you prefer I do not?
Just remember that Menredin's in the corner going, ah! Like freaking out, hitting it with the mace. So,
be that as it may, I'm still going to consult my teammates.
Okay.
With my free action.
I will happily let them reply to you.
You do what you gotta do, baby.
Menredin does not even notice that there's anybody else in the room.
Boom. All right, that's a 23. It's an automatic hit. That would be 13 damage.
Hey, nice. All right, I will roll again.
I love this fucking bow. It is such a beautiful bow.
Hey, Menredin, give me another save.
God damn it!
Welcome to Goodberries, home of the Goodberries. I got you.
Order.
All right, 16. Okay, that was not a save.
How much do I hurt?
12 acid damage.
I also can heal you.
I have a backpack clinking filled with healing potions.
Yeah, but you can save those because I can use one of my few shitty spells and cure a wound or two. A wound or choosers.
All right, Piranha, anything else on your turn?
I don't think I have anything else that I could possibly do.
All right.
So,
Raynar, let's see, does he have enough? 5, 10. I'll say he runs back over here, grabs one of the maces that the dwarves had, and runs back in and tries to hit it with a mace. I'm going to use the heavy weapon attack.
I appreciate his,
He actually does hit it with a mace. And since it is a bashing attack, there is no poison or acid that sploots out. 9 damage. He also says something like some British command, like, form up on me! And both of you, actually, Dee Dee and Menredin, get +4s to attack for the next round.
Oh, sick.
So, some sort of crazy fighter ability. So, there you go. It is up. And 33, 34 to 66 is, so beginning is Menredin, up to 66 is Dee Dee, and over 66 is Raynar. 79, it's attacking Raynar.
Should have just rolled a d6.
I know, I just felt like doing the things. Shut up. Smarter than me. All right. It tries to whack Raynar. Where is it? There it is. Bloop. 17. Raynar is not hit. That is its action. Dee Dee.
Dee Dee's going to kind of scramble back a little bit.
So are you disengaging?
Oh, I can do that as a bonus action. So
Okay.
I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action, and then I'm gonna scramble back. And then I'm gonna fire some Eldritch Blast at it.
Yup.
That hits because I get a +4 from Raynar.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 16 on the first hit.
That's definitely a hit.
And then a 16 again. So
Definitely a hit.
And 7.
Like I said, its armor class is 8.
Oh, I'm doing math.
It's
7.
literally a land jellyfish.
12. 20 points of damage.
All right. Is it pushed
Force
or anything?
damage. No, it's
Force
just
damage?
force damage.
Yep,
Yeah, it's
force damage is good. That is exactly what you need. All right. Then we are back to the top of the order. Menredin, Piranha, Raynar, Dee Dee. What's Menredin gonna do right now?
I mean, she's still gonna bash it with effectively her stick.
Okay.
While still not muttering, but like rambling incoherently in Primordial, what is effectively like the equivalent of exorcism phrases.
All right. Okay.
19 for the first one.
Yep.
Oh,
Definitely
that's
hit.
that one.
Still a hit.
Sweet. Oh yeah, and I forgot I get a +4. This is fun. And then 21, so 25, so they all hit.
Yep.
Con 15 save.
No. They just do damage. This is bashing damage. You're not
I know,
doing
but
piercing.
They all
Oh, it's got to
hit,
do Constitution
so
save. Got
it
it.
has to do a con save.
Got it. 14.
14. It doesn't matter for it, but on a failure, its speed is halved. It has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions for 1 minute.
Okay.
And it can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both.
I mean, again, it's a land jellyfish. It doesn't. I don't think it has.
It doesn't super matter, but it's an effect.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. 11 plus 10
21.
plus 7
28.
Another 7.
That's a lot of damage. 28 and 7 is 35. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Eric comes in with a hit and a 13 cold damage.
Which would not be 13. Got it.
Yeah.
From the top rope.
Just the two of us doing like smack.
Can you smell what Eric is cooking? Yeah. All right.
I'm imagining Medredin with 2 beers in her hand, just Stone Cold Steve Austining it.
Anything else, Menredin?
Nah, that's all I
You
can do.
know you can move in your action if I have to shoot it.
But Menredin has taken her action, so it would get an opportunity attack if Menredin moved.
But I thought you get free. You don't get movement.
So if you're in melee combat with something, you have to take your action to disengage without giving it a free shot.
Copy. Okay, disregard. Yeah, again, I've only been playing this game since I was 12. I don't know shit about anything. Jesus Christ, that's a lot longer than I thought.
I know. Welcome to the club.
Ooh.
All right. Piranha, you're
20
up.
years. All right, I'm shooting it with my goddamn longbow, which is
all right.
Be chill. Okay, that's a definite hit because I have a plus 11 and
Yep.
it's only 8. So
Yeah.
that's going to be 12.
All right.
And then
Menrin, give me a saving 6 DC 16.
Oh wait, I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit Dex.
Go ahead.
That's worse.
Okay, so we failed.
Yeah.
Menrin,
Alright.
are you dying?
A little bit.
Okay, well, I hit it for 27 points of damage.
Okay, that would be 12 acid.
Is there at any point a way that that this damage can be considered something? Oh wait! Oh shit! I could have been doing this all along. When you see a creature takes damage within 10 feet, I thought it had to have been somebody succeeds in an attack, so I wasn't doing this because it wasn't an attack. I can reduce that by 1d8.
I thought you
Eric-
did.
I
thought you
haven't
have
been
been.
on the acid.
That was
Oh.
no, that was an Eric thing, I think.
Well, is
not
it a
intrinsic
reaction?
thing.
Because you probably only get one of
It's a
them.
reaction, yeah.
So you probably only get one of them. So go ahead and one of them is reduced.
Yeah,
Let's see what
so-
happens on the next hit with Piranha's
Oh,
arrow.
god damn it. Make me very sad.
I don't know these things. Next time I'm gonna roll an insight to see if I'm gonna do the
Well, I
worst
mean-
possible thing.
You know, right? Remember, you asked them if you should keep shooting at it, right? And Menardin was just so wrapped up in beating it with
I
the
know
stick.
that, but as Menardin's friend, I know how Menardin gets. And so as Menardin's friend, next time I'm rolling insight to actually see if Menardin is actually prepared to receive the damage that I might cause. Now, is Menardin dead?
No, and it is quite unlikely unless I roll like 36 unless I roll 24, which are all sixes on 46, that your next shot will kill Menardin. So might as well take the next shot.
Okay. I'm just saying, move, bitch, get out the way. If you know what you're doing, you're a grown-ass
Grown-ass
creature.
fish
I don't
lady.
remember what you are. Fish lady.
Roll your attack.
Me?
Yeah, your second arrow. Did you already roll
Oh,
it?
that was, yeah, it was a total of 27.
Oh,
between the two.
all right. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. And how much damage?
No, it was 27 damage. It's definitely hit either time because I have a plus 11.
Okay, yeah. Got it.
So it's 27 damage.
On the second hit or total?
12 and then 15.
15, thank you. All right.
Sorry.
Menardin, give me a DC 16 saving throw.
I'm sorry, Menardin. I can offer you some very pleasant good berries.
All right. Roll. I did roll very high. 18?
You make me sad.
All right. Menardin's still alive. Raynar will run up and whack at it. There we go. And Raynar gets a 23 to hit it, and it had 12 hit points left, so Raynar actually kills it.
Okay, so
Kill it, fuck.
we're out of combat.
We are out of combat.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Menardin and also feed her some good berries. I have 9 good berries. And I just healed you for 7, so that is 16.
I'm just, picturing you like, eat these, be healthy, shoving good berries down Menardin's.
And I have 2 more first level spell slots. How you doing? Because I could cast that again. I don't cast magic. I've got a bow.
I am currently at 24 out of 74.
And then let's throw an extra 7 on that. Would you like another?
Menardin, you might want to take a healing potion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna burn one of my greater healing potions.
Okay.
I could cast it again. It's 1d8 plus 1.
I'm good.
Okay. I hold Menrid's hand and stroke it because I feel real bad. And then I let go of their hand because I feel like that's maybe intrusive because Menrid's a little bit of a unique one.
I'm just standing there panting, like chugging my healing potion like a Gatorade after a baseball game.
I'm just like passing a good berry like it's
Glacier Blue.
Hell yeah. I throw some good berries into the healing potion like it's lean.
How do I use it? 4d4 plus 4.
Can I look in the hole? Anything else in the hole?
Just a big, dead, acidy, poisonous gray ooze.
13.
You could jump in and go looking for stuff.
Is there anything looting?
Dee Dee sighs a little, and then she'll take out an empty glass vial and kind of scrape with like a dagger some of the ooze into the vial.
Okay, go ahead, put on your character sheet.
I want to raid the corpses of the dwarves.
Yes, there you go. Let's see, there were 5 of them. 1 ran away, so I will roll. Let's do that twice even. Add it together. 145 gold.
Menridin, I think you're the one who holds the gold. Somebody else handles the gold.
It's usually Senzin.
I was saying, like, I'm definitely not doing the gold for this game. Menridin just has random trinkets and money that she's picked up.
I'll put it on mine. How much was it? 145?
Yep.
Yep, Piranha knows herself enough to know that she does not hold gold. She trusts those around her. If she trusts you to roll with her, she trusts you to hold the gold because she, not like me, is terrible with managing her own fucking money.
Okay, I'm at 51 out of 74, and I have 2 more potions of greater healing left. I'm trying to decide if I want to use...
I could give you my final cure wounds. I could hold it, because I doubt we're going to have a long rest between here and the next.
Yeah, no, you guys made some noise.
I have 2 more spell slots.
Oh, but you've still got Piranha still has Pass Without Trace up. Nothing hit Piranha, so.
Oh, I have a 2nd level. I have a 3rd level cure wounds.
Why don't you hold on to that for maybe a fight with the Mind Flayer next week?
Yeah, we're about to have a much more concerning fight.
That's fine. Just Piranha feels super bad that she kept shooting this fucking thing and seeing her friend take damage from it. And Piranha doesn't give a shit about murder hoboing strangers, but when her friends take damage, even though they know they could extract themselves, that inflicts psychic damage on her, but only on an emotional sense. So the therapist
we've already moved into Piranha's confessional, so here we are.
Menridin legitimately did not notice.
There you go. Save it for your confessional. We'll be back to you in a second. So. Piranha, how is Piranha feeling about what happened tonight?
Real fucking bad about hurting Menridin, so goddamn bad. But pretty cool that she was able to, once again, thanks to Menridin, God, she feels so bad about this. Good that she was able to pass as gas and take a good sense of the layout of the land. And honestly, really freaking off-put by the concept of a Mind Flayer and having encountered them and being spoken to like that really rustles her jimmies something awful. She does not like.
And as you're thinking about it now, by the way, you actually come to the realization in your brain that you didn't see its mouth move. It spoke in your mind.
I didn't have a mind. I was gas.
Right. It telepathically spoke to you even though you were gas.
Don't like it. Not a fan. Not my favorite, is what Piranha would say. Also, didn't get a chance to set anything on fire because it didn't seem wise within the context of a limited space in a sewer. Thought that might be a bad idea, so you're welcome, everybody. It was only Menridin who got to suffer from my actions. Other than that, Piranha is feeling pretty hype, pretty good. Feels like we're on track. hopefully still quite scared of the Mind Flayer, because it's called a Mind Flayer. That's not ideal. That's where
All right.
Piranha is.
All right, Menredin. How's Menredin feeling tonight about what happened?
Menredin is amped. She's like a kid when they're on a like a soccer team and they just won a game and they're so excited to run off onto the side and be like, "Do you see? I scored a goal! I won the game!" She did the thing. She killed an intruder into the planet. She hasn't really quite put it together that very much was not an interplanar threat. That was just an ooze that she has in fact fought before. But you know, that is not getting in the way of her energy for today.
Awesome. I love it. All right. Dee Dee. How's Dee Dee feeling about observing tonight?
It's always nice watching a fellow party member descend into chaos and madness. It's nice when it's not Dee Dee. It's nice being on the other end, kind of. I got some ooze though. We're gonna do something with that ooze later. I don't know what, but we're gonna figure it out.
Anything else?
Real quick. Yeah. So I have 9 good berries left. I'm giving the Calvert. Did you add those extra 9 hit points? Because
I did not. I ended up using another one of my graders, so I'll use 4 more good berries to be at max.
Oh, okay. Is anybody else down anything?
Oh no, I was army crawling. I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Everyone. Okay. Well, we've got 5 good berries. I'm not gonna remember that in a week, 2 weeks. Lord knows when I'll be back.
I will put them on my inventory. Because I like to put random shit on my inventory.
You do.
They're good for 24 hours.
5 good berries.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say made today.
Yeah.
Expire in 24 hours.
Yes.
All right, cool. Anybody want to add anything?
Yeah, I do want to say I liked the who was it? The person who worked at the shop. Sasha? Laura?
Fala?
Whatever.
Fala?
Fala. I liked Fala. I thought Fala was really when Menredin came up and was like, I've got this many, and they were like, well, this is what you owe and the rest is you. Look, fuck yes. I wouldn't have done that. I would have been like, well, this almost covers it. You got a few more. So that is why I gave them a good berry, because I thought they were a good berry. Aww. And I would like to go back to their shop in the future. And also I'm excited to see what our various random potions do. I hope something does something bitchin'.
And the highly amusing thing is, there is still a line of contractors waiting to talk to you about what it is you want to actually do with Trollskull Manor.
Oh my god, that feels like my real life too much. Like, I know I've got a bunch of unread texts and a bunch of unread emails, and I'm very fucking exhausted mentally, and all I can do is what I can do, and also sometimes play D&D with my friends. That's what I've got for you. I don't know what to tell you. Leave me the fuck alone.
All I do is close the door to the bathroom and I'm like, that one's under construction. Don't go in there. Use the little one. We don't talk about the other one.
It's none of your business about the other one, frankly.
We're not going to talk about Julie. We're not going to talk about Julie tonight. Sorry. Anyway. Twin Peaks. Very old reference.
Eat 10 dicks. Very old reference with Twin Peaks. Christ, when do we live?
Yup.
No, Piranha is just really happy to be with her homies and back. And
Aww. And by the way, I have an observation for tonight. The decisions you guys make are decidedly influenced by a lack of sensen. The lack of a sensen has very real impact on the decisions you guys make.
You mean the murder hobo shit?
You mean actually making a plan? Things like that.
I don't know what you're talking about, frankly.
It's just amusing. It's awesome.
I
love
was gassy sensitive.
You were a gaseous entity. Let us call it.
I
It's
was
getting
almost
late.
mind flayed, for God's sake. Have
Well,
some
you
compassion.
still haven't encountered it. Next week you might be.
All right. Love you guys.
But we should talk
Balls.
about that offline, about next game and stuff, because yada yada. It is like a Wednesday night game without Bryn. You're absolutely right, Knight. Okay. Wave good night, everybody. We'll see you next week or the week after.
Bye.